About A.J. Russell and Aaron Combs?
Oh, I thought they were great. I mean, AJ's been really good. I mean, that was kind of a late addition for us about 2 years ago now, and he's made a great jump. I mean, he's got a lot of extension on his fastball, and he's just really throwing strikes. I mean, we're trying to just get him out there on a weekend, kind of see how he bounced back from throwing in the midweek, and really excited about him. And Combs, he's been just really good as of late in general. I had got hit around a little bit in the fall, to be honest, by our hitters, but he's been on the attack, and him and Frank have made some good adjustments, and he's going to be a force for us on the back end.
Josh, when did you guys find out Tony being out this weekend? How did everyone kind of handle that and respond to it?
Yeah, just to be straight up, I respect you guys have a job to do, but I've been told, hey, there's nothing really I can say on Tony's deal. So anything about baseball, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Did you think of Chase Elander's bounce back after that first inning?
Yeah, I mean, again, I didn't think it was a bad pitch. I think the guy just got to the bottom of the ball and hit it into the jet stream and didn't get out by much, but completely different win than we had early in the week. So it was kind of different for our defense, but Chase is going to do what Chase does. Whether it's Chase Burns or Chase Dolander, we feel pretty good with whoever's out there.
What was the key for the offense to kind of get going tonight and respond to that first inning?
I think, again, we always talk about throwing the first punch. They did that tonight on the other side, but again, whether they score 2, 3, or 0 doesn't matter. Our mindset is we need to put together quality at bats, and guys can string hits together. And we have a lot of confidence in this offense as a coaching staff. So it's just a matter about kind of finding the right pieces and right places for everybody. But it's always fun this time of year to see kind of who wants to take a job versus kind of maybe hope that they are handed one, because that's not going to happen.
It's like Griffin Merritt's starting to kind of get comfortable and come into himself a little bit.
Yeah, he's just a vet. I mean, he's got a ton of at bats, and he brings a ton to the table, obviously offensively with what he can do and driving the ball to the yard. But he's just a tremendous kid, and we're lucky he's on our team because what he brings to the locker room, just the leadership aspect and how he goes about his work and little things that he picks up, it's almost like another coach in the dugout.
You're the one spending the primary time with the catchers. Just what have you seen from Charlie and Cal so far this season?
Yeah, no, they've been great. I mean, we have a couple different systems we use to kind of track the pitching and how they're able to steal strikes and help our pitchers, and Cal and Chuck have done a really good job, and was really excited to get Ryan Miller back there tonight. That's something we've been looking forward to trying to do, and did a great job catching Combs. And I think it's 3 guys that are all more than capable, that are all kind of different profiles. So as the season plays out, we'll have some options and right, left, and kind of do some different things with those guys.
How exciting has Charlie's development been for you over the years? The way he stuck with it, and you guys moved outfielders over there, and he's kept with it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I've known him since he was a sophomore in high school, and it's been a long time, and it's an incredible family, great mom and dad, sister, just great people. So he's a guy that you root for, but again, it's a guy that's worked incredibly hard from the first day to now, and it's never changed. So I know I was honestly almost like a fan when he hit the home runs the other night. I was juiced, and I know my wife saw his dad on the way out, and she gave him a big hug and all that. So any success he has earned twofold, and hopefully there's plenty more of that to come.
What's his confidence level like right now compared to last season?
Well, I think it's a lot better. I mean, he's hitting the ball in the yard, but just little things like how he walks to the plate, his presence in the box between pitches, I think it's just a little bit slower. And, that's the thing with a young lineup and a young offense at times. It can take time for guys to kind of settle in, and you have to throw them out there under the lights because you can't replicate this in a practice or a scrimmage. So I think knowing how well he does behind the dish, I think that gives him kind of just a sense of calm when he goes up to hit. He can just kind of do his thing up there.
How will you like the way Chase has responded after the first inning each of his past 2 starts?
Yeah, he's just got to lead stuff. I mean, again, guys are going to run into balls just because it's a premium fastball. And, again, guys, they have circling facing him for a week before we play somebody. It's just he's the guy, and he's earned that. So, again, I got no issues or no concerns when he's on the mound, and I'm excited to see what kind of year he puts together for the Vols.
Was this pitch count kind of where you guys thought coming into it? I think he was at like
90.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it was 93, 94. We wanted to stick at 90, but I didn't really want to go take the ball from him with the guy on base, to be honest. But we were laughing. I said, "Hey man, you can't be mad at me. I gave you 4 extra pitches." So he laughed, and good opportunity for AJ to come in there with kind of some traffic on the bases, but nothing too crazy.
How nice is it that you don't have to rush to get guys work both at the plate and on the mound, not having to worry about the run rule this year?
Yeah, no, again, that's kind of a tricky deal. It's one of those deals we always say is we got to play by the rules of the game. But early in the year before SEC play, it's all about building, getting better, finding who can do what, moving guys around, throwing guys in tough situations, or maybe it's a little bit smoother situation from the start. So I think getting those 9 innings, get to where you can kind of spread the wealth a little bit and get Dylan Dreiling in the outfield or get Miller in the game where, if that run rule, it'll take away some of those opportunities for guys that have earned the right to get those late in the game.
The Luna situation, obviously some guys getting work over there at shortstop. What have you seen from that competition? And then Jake Kendro getting that home run tonight. What do you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the kind of again, like what he did, I think he kind of crossed the line. To be honest, we talked about it as a group. Kendro's a great kid. It was his first home run. I think we were just, from where I was sitting, I couldn't really tell. I thought it might have wrapped around the pole, and then Maui was going crazy in the dugout, locked in, trying to help a teammate. So, again, we're really excited about Jake. I think, he was a great high school player for us from the Northeast, getting a ton of reps. I think he's going to be really good for us down the line. And then Austin Jaslov is kind of a similar mode of Charlie Taylor, that he's been in the program, knows the system, could have left at any point to go somewhere else. Has kind of, gotten better every single day, and now he's getting an opportunity. So, again, we want those guys to make the most of it when they're able to do that.
Last question, Coach.
Kind of a tough night for Booker. Just what's the message to him? Do you feel like he's maybe trying to do too much out there right now?
Yeah, I think it's fair. I mean, again, like Booker's story is, as coaching staff, we believe in that guy. His tools are undeniable. How he performed in high school, and he's just got to do it, and I think he will. And that's the reason we left him in that last at-bat tonight. I think it's just a matter of being out there every single day, and there's a difference between coming off the bench and having one at-bat and versus having 5 and navigating. They had 7, 8 pitchers in there tonight or whatever it was when it was all said and done. So he's a guy we believe in. We want him to keep swinging, and hopefully he gets his.